Okay, I'm getting some scrap ready, taking some of this back. And I got more scrap in my other house here, so I'm gonna go there, take some of it back. Try to keep some of the heavier stuff. Get a little extra money there. It could be like 5 cents difference sometimes. I don't know how the market is right now, but it's supposed to be low right now, so we'll see. It's okay. Okay, loaded all my heavier steel up here. You know, those rails are all heavy iron rotors. I cut the tires off, those rims, air tanks, storage tank. These chairs are pretty heavy steel itself. I'll sell this the way it is. And this is it here. So hopefully get some rebar mixed in here, plates and some barbecue grills. I threw a jack in here, so just a heavier load. Can't film at the scrapyard, so just wanted to show you exactly what I have here. Okay, I'll let you know the price. Looks like they're doing construction here. Looks like, I wonder what they're doing here. So along the way to the scrapyard. Oh, they're cutting a hole in the road. It looks like they're putting a pipe in the center road. Okay, we'll keep moving on. Okay, I'm gonna check the scrapyard out here, see how busy they are. Not too busy at all. This one seems to be pretty busy here. A little bit cooler today than yesterday, or the last few days anyways. Cooled down quite a bit. It's a big load. Looks like a box cut up on that truck there. Is Ever Recycling. Okay, I'll let you know what the weights are and totals. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so anyways, not bad. Prices for tin or steel. Number one, steel's still okay. Hasn't really moved too much. Basically got $103 for that load. Wasn't too bad. It was pretty heavy, so not too bad. I gotta go pick up barbecue now. So what I'm gonna do is that's the guy who gave me all that scrap before, and then he did his garbage. A friend of mine. So I'll do that right now, and then gotta go to my yard. I need to process something for tomorrow, so maybe I'll take radiators apart. I'm thinking I still got a few bicycle wheels to do. Want to make at least a good load tomorrow. Maybe I could take at least three air conditioners apart, and then I can get them cleaned and take the copper aluminum fins back. Okay, stay tuned. Let's keep moving on. always rings when you gotta do something. It's always this lid. Figures. This lid always gives me a problem. Tape it up. I don't have any tape actually. Here's what buddy's helping me now. Well, if I can fit it in. That's pretty heavy. If I can fit it in. Barbecue there. It's actually pretty heavy. I was surprised how heavy it is. It's off a station wagon. Pull the barbecue up further up. Got her in. Grab this chair over here. Might as well. I did buy a tool set here, another one. It's a Milwaukee. Reason why I bought it is because I want to buy a cable cutter. I was watching Jackpot Digger's video one time. He's got a cable cutter, and it's basically a tool like this, and it just cuts his copper pipe and cable and all that. But there's only one brand that makes that cable cutter. So, anyways, buying this brand here, Milwaukee. Move the battery out of here. There it is. So that's like 4 something, I don't know, whatever it would be, 4 ampere. Anyways, it's the battery here. I just find it as a drill really noisy and really heavy. That's a drill and impact. Here's another drill. I just find it's this one's a little bit lighter. Let me just pull this battery out again. Sounded awkward. Okay, this is the bigger battery. You can put a smaller battery in. Quiet, huh? And it's got actually an indicator light here. Tells if it's 4 lights, 3 lights, or whatever. So, anyways, so I didn't buy it for these tools, but I bought it for one of those tools. But I never picked one up yet. But I picked this up the other day here also. It's like a little hacksaw. So, you know, I kind of like it. It's, you know, it might be easy to cut copper and different things. Might not be super heavy duty like a normal normal Sawzall, but let's just try it right now on a sink here. First time. Let me just put this away. I don't want to get it mucked up. Let's see how it works. What I can do with this thing. Got a new blade on there. Let's see how it works. One. I mean, I'm cutting brass, but it's thick walled. This is a thin wall here. She cut real fast. Right? That's the difference. This is fairly thick here, so it is working. Seems to work okay. I don't have any copper to cut, but you know, say that's copper. You know, it's a little thin, but yeah, it seems to cut okay. Not too bad. It's a brushless called Fuel. It's a M12 lithium. And then you take the blade off. You just rotate this center piece here, pop the blade out. Go in the box. So anyways, I picked this up at Summit Tools for like $99 on sale, which was cheap, I thought, for this. I bought this system at Home Depot. It's like something like $250, so it's not cheap. But I had to buy that system because I want to use that cable cutter. The cable cutter is going to come real handy when I'm cutting copper and different things. That's kind of why I got it. And it's also got a light here. See how it has a light here? Which is kind of cool. It tells you the bars of light. See the 4 lights here? So I'm thinking, you know, it's a little bit easier on the wrist compared to the other one. The other one's a little kind of longer. So I'm not saying it's going to give you more torque and press power, but it's just, you know, it's a little bit easier on the wrist. I noticed I get like arthritis in here, in this area here. I remember doing work one time, a big beam fell down here and hit me right here. Aluminum beam, weighed about 80 pounds. And ever since that, you know, it acts up once in a while when I work a lot. Acts up, but anyways, that's the Milwaukee Fuel M12. Okay, as soon as I get the cable cutter, I'm gonna, well, I spent already, you know, this stuff's so expensive, I probably spent over $350 already on just on a couple things here, but the cable cutter is around $450. That's without a battery, so I don't need it exactly at this moment, but it's something that I have to get for my arsenal of tools, right? Like as a scrapper, you know, you have to have all tools necessary. And you gotta remember, you know, you're making, you know, it's a business, right? And you want to have write-offs and you want to have tools, so you know, you have to always have good equipment, good tools. You're always constantly buying tools. Tools get broken or lost or damaged. After a while, the batteries get soft on you. Instead of buying new batteries, just get a new tool system. You know, even a Sawzall, when I run a Sawzall, DeWalt only lasts, when I'm working demo all the time, I'm not going to get 6 months of a Sawzall before it starts disintegrating. Usually what happens is the little switch where you're taking the blades out, that usually gets stuck or breaks. Even if you put oil on them, they still kind of jam up and break after. So end result is, you know, this is going to be more like for my little personal bag. If I go on a road trip here, or if I do a little scrapping, you know, I'll have everything that I need right here in this bag. So if I need to cut stuff down, the bag is here, open it up, I can cut something down that's minor, nothing too major. Should work out fine. So it does work. Okay, just want to share that with you. If you want to see that special cable cutter in action, I'm not sure which video it is, but Jackpot Digger out of Quebec, great guy, great scrapper, he has one. So when I saw that tool, I said I gotta buy one myself. So eventually I will. I figure I'll buy something now, maybe next month I'll buy another one. But I've seen deals where some come in a battery and charger, some don't. So I'm gonna have to see what the best bang for the buck is. If I can get a battery and another charger and a unit for $450, I'll do that. But I don't want to pay $450 for the one unit. But I might have to, right? It's the only way I'll get it. It cuts cable and copper and aluminum and different things. Here's my rigid tool set. I'll put that together. And here, like, it's good to have lots of different bits. There's a dirt get in here. All your different bits. There's Torx in here. There's everything you think of. But you know. Okay, just want to share that with you. I'm gonna go to my storage yard and I'm gonna start doing some work there. Okay, stay tuned. The air AC unit here. It's got a lot of screws in it. Screws everywhere. Whole top is screwed. I think it weighs about 300 pounds. Close to, anyways. Pretty heavy. Fell apart. Look at that, huh? Lots of copper there. Okay, I'm going to separate the metal. Well, compressors right there too. There's a lot of copper here, I can't believe it. It's a fair amount of copper. This is steel, but the ends will be copper. Okay. Oh, it's heavy. Very heavy. Okay, let me get some tools here. 1 second. Right off it. That's why people don't want to bother with these things. They're oily, stink. But there's a lot of copper. Even though it's empty, so it's still just a light bit of pressure. You trap pockets. It's Sawzall. There's a radiator right here. Pretty heavy, a big one. So end result is you still have to cut this here right across, and then the copper separate. Otherwise, they'll dock too much off. I don't know how much you dock off, but probably a lot. Okay, well that's the inside. So I'm gonna get my sawzall, just cut a few spots off. Most of it's gonna be number 2 copper anyways. There's no number 1 here. Anything that oil travels through is gonna be number 2. I mean, you could lie a bit, but it doesn't matter. It's just too much brass, and not brass, too much lead solder joints and different things, but that's fine. I need to get some sand or something. It's just this stuff is oily and slippery. Okay, let me just get organized. Take bunch of screws, and then your unit's there, right? I'm definitely taking that mortar apart. I want to see what kind of copper is in there. I had a whole bunch of those. I sold them the way they are, so I want to know exactly what's in them, if they're even copper or how much copper and so on. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull these compressor off here. I hate doing this because everything gets so greasy and oily. Oh, it's loose already. But these things have copper. It's a copper mortar inside here, so I don't personally know how much copper is in here, but this thing's probably about 80 pounds. 60, 80 pounds probably. Yeah, surprisingly it's all loose. And they're full of oil, so it means I have to drill a hole and drain it after. And that's a pain. That's why a lot of people don't want to deal with these, because, oh, how do you even lift it? Look how heavy it is. Wow. It's greasy and heavy. Wow. Okay, that's that. That's most of the weight. See, where do you start, huh? I should have some cat litter here, but don't have any. So these you have to cut here, separate the brass, right? Oh, it's leaking still. Try to collect as much of this oil. Yeah, so no matter how you do it, there it is. The oil builds up and then it sits in a corner, and then when you move it, it drains. Okay. Okay, so see, there's more here. See, I told you. Funny, you think you got drained, but you don't. Okay, I got a coil here also. Pull that off here. And that's probably could be full of liquid too. Hard to say. I think it's almost got a. It's off there. I'm gonna put a cut in the bottom. So what I'll do. There it is. I'll have to cut this one. Understand? It looks like copper and looks like brass. Okay. Another container to put this brass in. Look at this. I had dumped that yesterday. Look how much is in here already. Okay. Well, it's gonna lubricate keep my tools, that's for sure. If anything. Okay. Need some rags. Okay. Can't work like this. Just too oily. Okay, let me find something I can use. Okay, well, just cutting off this main bar, but I'll show you the copper that I got out of here. It's all the copper. All this came out of that one unit. Not too bad. And then later on, when I saws all this down, I'll do it tomorrow. And then these will pop off, these noodles. So, a little bit too messy for me, but what are you gonna do? I need the room. Another AC unit here. There's 4 here and there's 3 over there, and I got one in my other vehicle. These I'll have to bring closer. Dolly, somehow the wheel's jamming all the time. What's going on here? Is it something bent in there or something? Oh, it doesn't want to go. Oh, that's heavy. Super heavy. Oh. Now to determine, I guess that's the compressor. So I'll turn it the other way. Compressor side down. Whew, it's heavy. Different size bits here now. So look at that size here. lots of metal. It's heavy metal too. Well, it's not going. There it is. It should come out the top. Okay, I'll change to a flathead now. Always something. I think I should get it. Let's cut the wire. Okay. It's all set up in the bottom here. Basically just a box. Okay. It's like almost like it's painted black or something. Okay. That. Oh, okay. This one's a pretty heavy radiator for a small one. It's quite heavy. Okay. Okay, I gotta dismantle this one like the other one. Same routine. Okay, so basically another big compressor. And if anybody knows how much copper comes out, let me know. Put it in into the comments section. I'm curious myself because that's one big compressor, I'll tell you. Let me know. Okay. Another one here, but very small rad. Very small. Must be just for an AC unit or something, for a house or something, a furnace. Nice part is you can take them apart completely. So I basically want the mortar. Okay, that one's free. There it is. Okay, now let's get involved in this one here now. because the wing nuts have to come off. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the side thing here. If I can reach it. So it makes too much noise. It's getting late. So I'll cut it here and then tomorrow I'll sawzall. And sawzall tomorrow. It's one shot. It almost looks like copper too. Might just be a little brass insert here that's going to come off. See? There it is. Yeah, it's like a brass sleeve or something. Hard to say. Yeah, it might be copper. Okay. Even this thing looks like copper. Okay, that's 3 taken apart now. Make a big opening here, right? The box here are probably full of wire. This is a junction plate, or junction box. Good amount of wire in there, see that? No point leaving it there. Even a little copper junction right here. ground terminal here. What's that? Okay, so it goes for another project. So I got one more unit here. Clears a big space up, look at that. I think I took one of these apart before. They got two fins in here. I think, yeah, one each side. Doesn't move. More trash. So, let's see. Oh, okay, it's a half rad, I see. But it's a good size, heavy rad. Makes it nice. Come on. Batteries are dying. Okay, let me get it charged up here and then start taking it apart a bit. Taking this fan motor off and some kind of digital motor. I'm not sure what the story is, how it works, but it's one of those motors that I don't see any copper. It's a completely sealed unit. I had something similar to this and I couldn't find any copper. Different, some kind of new technology. A little bit of copper right here. Actually, no, it's not. That's the inside. I felt like this, it was ceramic. But it's made by magnets. See how the magnets pull? It's weird. Not sure what, if there's any copper inside this one at all. It's a sealed unit. I found one that was ceramic on the outside, and I hammered it apart. There was really nothing in it. I actually lost money. I could have sold the way it was. So anyways, that's one. So I'll show you what I got. There's a couple fins here. A couple rads. Got 2 more rads here. This is all the metal that came out of there. The metal here. We got one more phantom to take apart. I got 3 sealed units here. This one came with that small one. Yeah, I think it says Tachi or something. These came with the big one. I'll take this off next. Just trying to clean up this area here. Try to push everything that way. So I have a little room here. That's all the copper right there. Number 2 copper. Let's see if I can take this off here. Sometimes motors jam up. These shafts jam. Starting to get dark now too, so this one's loose. Loosen it like that. Turn around. Find the right bit. I think it's this one here. Okay. Three. Lost a bit here somewhere. It's a bummer. Okay, well, oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, knock this up here. So all you do is take off this wire here. Just cut it like that. Got more little clips here. Ground wire. There it is. That's out. And then what you do, furthermore, so you hold it here. A little nut on the end here. You have to hold one side. Just hold my hand there. Here it is. Aluminum there. Just gotta take the clip off. This little Preston clip usually comes off. There's a wheel there. So that's your motor. So what I usually do, I just cut it tight for now, so that it's processed furthermore. There, like that. Nice copper mortar. And all you do is grind it here, open it up. Like in the last couple videos, just cut it here, slide it out. Okay, so it's getting dark now. I'm just randomly taking what I can off. just so I could be on top of this stuff. Transformer. And I'll throw this all in my bucket, right? And one day when I have time, I'll just strip all these. Right? A little more copper wire. There. That. I'll take this board off. Actually, some more copper in this little transformer or some sort of relay. I'm not sure what it is, but looks like copper, but you know, you just never know. Right here, looks like a little transformer, but looks like it's easy to take apart. Very easy. Screw here, but I don't see. Yeah, it's a flathead, but just a little shallow one. Okay, there. A couple of pieces of brass here and there, but here's your next transformer. See? It's actually easy. It looks like a little clip in here. Little clip. Too bad it's getting so dark. There. Should come right off. Yeah. There it is. As you get a little deeper, it gets kind of catches on a bit, but see, bunch of copper here, right there. Only 2 seconds, huh? Got a pretty good weight to it too. This one I'll throw inside there, but so anyways, you gotta look for little things like that, little transformers, little easy little things to strip. There's another transformer. Okay, yeah, next load of metal should clean all this area up really nice. Okay, change the size on me here. I'm constantly changing sizes here. It kind of drives you crazy. Okay, let's just move this transformer off. Transformer. We'll go to the next size. Another relay thing there again. Yep. Okay, wire there. Okay, now same routine again. Looks to be the same type of material, same very shallow flathead. Transformer out. No different. Just popped out. So let's try to dig it a little deeper. This is like more fine. That's strange, huh? Look at this. This is all copper. I don't know why this is so fine and that was so coarse. There it is. Yeah, look at that. This is all copper. So these little transformers, like I say, if they're easy looking, just strip them. A little bit heavier, but still, this has got pretty good weight here. I guess it's finer, but more strands on there. So it's a nice little ball of copper, huh? See that? So I advise you, you have to check these things. You just never know, right? All this wire, I'm gonna throw it in a box there, and then I'll have a load of wire going. It just adds up real fast. All this wire, right? Also, here's another spool. This is a little spool. It's probably getting too dark, but usually you can just throw something in here and wind it. Usually. It's hard to see here. Got some cuts in it. I mean, it's just so minor wire, but it adds up. If you have nothing to do on a rainy day. There it is. There, so basically a lot of wire. It's just like a little spool, right? But there's still got wire. Sometimes tons of those spools, right? See that? There it is. Add a little bit of wire. See? It's funny how they're all different colors, huh? All different, 3 different colors of wire. See that? Anyways, it's getting late here, so don't forget to subscribe, share, like. All comments welcome. As always, don't forget to subscribe. Press the notification button there, that bell, smash it, and that's it. Get notified when my next videos. Usually we do daily videos anyways, so. And if the video is too long, you watch 20-30 minutes, just leave it. Go back to history, and then when you go back to history, play that history video where it stopped. It plays it automatically where you last watched. So, you don't have to watch an hour video or half an hour video. Just watch 10 minutes, go somewhere, and then come back later when you have time, right? I try to have something that's least interesting to make it educational. But sometimes it gets boring, you just got so much scrap, that's all you're doing is doing scrap. I'm trying to get at least that part of the yard clean. I need to get all those AC units done. If I can get all that done, that whole area would be completely cleaned, right? And then if I get those batch computers or those computers, that will take and I put everything this way, so then I'll have one, like I used to have all my scrap used to be here, right? Give me a good area. Tomorrow I'll get rid of the tires. I'll get those tires recycled, and then whatever tires I have here, I'll get rid of those. Make some room. And then I got lots of microwaves back there. I still have those water dispensers too. I did find a place where they pay a little bit better. We'll have to see, or I'll just throw them a shred. Worst case scenario. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.